Hey teacher friends, it's me, Mrs. Wingers, and I am back for another teacher tech tip. Tech tips for teachers, something like that. I just want to help you do things in virtual school. Okay, so today's tech tip, actually let me start with a tech tip, which is if you click down here and click subscribe, and then there's a little bell. If you click that bell, then you'll get an email every time I publish a new tech tip. So that's your first tech tip, right? Subscribe and hit the bell, and then you'll get, maybe it's on this side, I don't really know. You'll get an email every time there's a new tech tip. Second tech tip, which is what this whole video is about, is making metacognitive read-alouds, okay? So my goal in life, no, my dream job is to be a professional read-alouder. And I don't think that's a job that actually exists, but you know, I can still dream. And so read-alouds are like, they come from my heart. I love doing read-alouds. I love modeling my thinking. I love talking about books. I love getting students excited. I love seeing the reluctant readers listening and like having conversations about text and thinking about deeper meaning because we're doing it as a group. I just think read-alouds are so powerful. So just reading a book on a video is a great way to get students to enjoy literature, and it makes it an entertaining way for students who can't approach text. They can listen to it, and that's like a fantastic thing. My read-alouds, I take it a step further. I teach through my read-alouds, right? So I model all the third grade skills. I show them how I do it. I keep my reader's notebook. This is a way when my students watch it and I can, you know, refer back to it and say, well, did you see the way I use my reader's notebook? Are you also using your reader's notebook? It's really important to do that. Okay, so that's a very long introduction to tell you what today's video is about. I do want to give you a quick preview just to give you some context about what my read-alouds really look like, and then I will show you how I do that in the most efficient way that I know how. All right, let's get going. I'll try to be brave as a mountain lion, he whispered to his father the next morning as he brushed his hair for school. Okay, I'm noticing a few things about the character and how maybe his character traits are changing. I want to add those to my list. So I've added he's curious because he's asking a lot of questions to his dad. He's seeking help, so he's the kind of person that would ask for help. And then he's also willing. He told his dad he's going to try it. He's willing to try some new things. At recess the next day, Spider peeked into the gymnasium. The huge room was empty. So as you saw in that video clip, I do a little bit of reading, I do a little bit of thinking, I do a little bit of writing, and I model that all for my students. So let me show you how I do that step by step in order to make this a really quick process for you, and as easy as it can possibly be. Okay, here is my screen. Again, there are so many of me. So I use Photo Booth to, I don't know where to talk, to do all my recording, to make my clips. And so you see I have Photo Booth open, I have iMovie open, and I'm ready to just drag and drop these as I create them. So I have my book, I do a little reading, I start the camera, and I record. This is me reading a book. Read, 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 read. Now I'm having some thoughts. Yeah, I better keep track of this in my reader's notebook. Then I stop. Okay, so I have my first clip done. Now I want to write down something, whatever I'm modeling, in my reader's notebook. So I just switch the camera. And I have a document camera here. You can't see it, but it is here. And so when you have your document camera plugged in and turned on, it should show up as a camera option for Photo Booth. So now when I click that, oh, look at that magic. So now I can take a clip of me writing. I don't actually want to write this in here. I'll just show you. Look at this. I'll do it on a whiteboard. Okay, so I'm going to take my clip of me writing something. So I'll record it. Here is a pro tip. Oh, wait, let me stop this. Here's a pro tip. If you are doing any recording of your writing, do not talk over it. Because, and I will show you this in the next part, when you're doing your writing, you can just take that chunk of when you're actually writing and just speed it up. That way, what took me maybe 30 seconds to write will take 3 seconds to show students. That's really gonna make your lessons a lot faster. Okay, so let me show you. I'm gonna drag over this clip of
This is me reading a book. Read, 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 read.
Oh boy, there's a clip of me. The first one, then I'll do the clip
I'll record
of me
it.
writing. A lot of talking here, so I can get rid of that. And I will check this. I'll want to trim up this end part, right? So I can just cut off that end by dragging it. And I'll check.
Notebook. So
okay. Then I'll drag that a little bit. And then do you see here, this whole part where I'm writing, there's no audio because I wasn't talking. So that is a cue to me to split the clip there after I finish talking. And then split the clip here just before I start talking again. I take all that audio off. Otherwise, when you make it fast, you'll sound like a chipmunk. And then I go into the speed settings. You see, I have this clip highlighted. It's yellow around the edge. And I can make it fast. Okay, so now I've taken this, what was originally, I don't know, it was maybe like 25 seconds, and it's 7.9 seconds. That's still very long for me, so I can do it. Usually I do my clips about 8 times the speed. So now I've taken that 25 seconds and it's 2 seconds. Okay? Amazing, right? So let's check it.
record it. Here is a pro tip. Oh, wait.
I can take that whole part off because I didn't really need it. Anyway, okay. So the next step for me is taking the screencast, putting it in the video, and then I will show you what those 2 clips together looks like for real. Okay. This is me reading a book. Read, 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 read. Now I'm having some thoughts. Yeah, I better keep track of this in my reader's notebook. So I'll record it. So that is my process to create a read aloud video. I read a little bit, I think a little bit, I write a little bit, then I read a little bit more, and so on and so forth. I have shown you how I do this for my 3rd grade class, but this is something that can really be used in any grade level across the school. In the upper grades, you can model more of that really deep thinking that comes with tackling harder texts. Or in the younger grades, you might work on fluency or decoding strategies. You might preview the book under the document camera. If you come across a word that is difficult to decode, you might write that on your whiteboard under the document camera and show a strategy like how to chunk it up in different ways. So many strategies you can teach using read-alouds, and that's why I love them. So if you have any other questions, or if something in this video wasn't clear, please let me know, and I am more than happy to help. Good luck in virtual school. Let me know if there's any other tech things that you feel you need some help with or you're struggling with, and I am super happy to help. I will see you all soon. Bye.